Welcome back, everybody. Tonight, we've got a great lineup. And before we get our guest, actually, everybody's been going on holidays lately because of the nice weather. And one of our very own staff members, actually, our sound guy, Paul. Paul,
yeah.
Why don't you come out here a second? You went on vacation. Why don't you come up here? Everybody, give Paul a hand real quick. He's our sound guy. Turn your mic off, Paul. Yeah, come on, sit down. Yeah, don't hit everything, okay? So, Paul, you went on vacation. How was it?
It was pretty good, average, I guess.
Okay, so, well, where did you go?
I was in Maui.
Maui. So how was that? Did you have a good time?
It was good times, for the most part, except for the tsunami.
Except for the tsunami.
Yeah.
There was a tsunami.
Da-da-da, tsunami survivor.
Yeah, you. Wow, okay. When did it hit?
I think it was Saturday. Oh, I don't know, man. I was on vacation. It's hard to tell.
Okay. Well, what happened?
Well, okay, so we had booked this deep sea fishing trip. So I was up early and I'm checking the weather and seeing how the seas are going to be.
Well, it's a good thing you were up then. You heard about the warning right away.
500-mile-an-hour wave, Abe. That's some pretty important shit.
Well, that's pretty fast, too.
Yeah, we had to evacuate. So tsunami's due at 11 a.m. Sirens are going to go off at 6 a.m. I made some coffee.
You made some coffee. Well, that's good. Well, why did they wait till 6 a.m. to evacuate an island?
I don't know. Noise bylaws?
Oh, okay.
Anyways, we're getting set to fish. And,
Tsunami's coming. Okay, tsunami's coming, and you're going fishing.
Yeah, well, we prepaid. But the boat captain called, and it was canceled.
Oh, well, I guess he had some other things to worry about. So what happened next?
Well, there's sirens blaring. There's people screaming. We had no choice but to evacuate. So?
Well, hold on. It's an island. You obviously can't go by boat, so where did you go?
Straight up to the mouth of a volcano.
That doesn't sound like a good option.
Yeah, well, okay, so we're cruising down the street, and we're zipping past cars, and there's lineups at the gas stations, and people are yelling, and there's zombies carrying Spam and bottled water, and cats were living with dogs, mass hysteria.
Sounds like Alberta during a music festival.
Yeah, people were freaking.
Okay, so did you have any survival gear?
Yeah, well, there were no lineups at the beer store, so we did pretty good there.
Yeah, well, hear that, folks. You can't get any Spam or food, but there's beer everywhere.
Welcome to America.
So what happened when you got to high ground? Did you do some sightseeing or some 18 holes, or what did you do?
Yeah, we just kind of relaxed and watched the ocean.
Okay, so what did it look like? What did the tsunami look like?
Well, okay, so basically you can see the water draining out into the ocean, and the reefs were getting exposed, and
wow.
There's fish dying, and I knew in my heart all that water is building and adding to this impending gigantic tsunami wave.
Well, just like a big, enormous crushing force.
3 feet tall, man.
3 feet tall.
Moving at 500 miles an hour.
It's like Danny DeVito strapped onto the front of a Learjet.
Yeah, yes.
But okay, so was there any damage after it?
All Spam purchased during the tsunami warning was non-refundable.
Oh, that's gonna break some hearts there.
Yeah, it's okay because people, they love their Spam out there, man. It's their national food. It's only second to the humu nuku nuku apawa'a. That's their national fish.
Their national fish is the hukumuka nuka waka?
Yeah. Anyways,
I think it'd be shorter.
I tried Spam sushi out there actually, and it was.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Paul.
Sure.
Tell us the story. Everybody, give Paul a hand here. Give Paul a hand.
Do you want me to go back?
Yeah. And actually, we'd like to welcome our next guest, Michelle Mungall, MLA. Michelle, come on up. Are you comfy,
Hi.
Paul? So, Michelle, how's it been in Victoria lately? Has it been crazy? Has it been fun? Or what's been going on?
I'd say it's been actually it's been both crazy fun.
Okay.
It's crazy on the sense that, you know, the HSTs come in and the audience has already said what they think
Yeah.
about the HST.
They
and
love
they're-
it.
Yeah, big fans, right? So like, you know, 82% of the other British Columbians, nobody really likes the HST. So it's crazy that way. At the same time, it's a lot of fun because getting any opportunity to stand up and fight on behalf of British Columbians is always a good time.
Cool. All right. Well, the audience liked that one. So now we're going to ask a little bit of like how maybe your life has changed now that you're an MLA. So one question, I heard a rumor that you used to go to Shambhala. Are you still going, or were you ever going? What was the scoop there?
I was at Shambhala last summer, did
Last
actually a live interview from Shambhala about
Nice.
Water and private power and so on. And,
He's just really excited. He doesn't get to go out very
oh,
much.
right, yeah, that's the reality
Yeah.
of being a sound guy. Right?
Yeah. But are you going to be going this year?
I plan on it.
Really?
Yeah, I plan on being there with my bike actually. And
Your bike?
being able to cycle around, yeah.
So what type of bike?
Well, I love my bike. I found it at a secondhand store in Victoria a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it's an old school Apollo bike.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a lady's bike. It's green. It's super classy, and you can tell it was living in somebody's basement for a long time because it was in mint condition. Now that it hits the roads of Victoria pretty
Not
often,
so much.
not so much.
Okay, so what would be one of the biggest difference from going? It's okay, Paul. Really. What would be one of the biggest differences from going from an ordinary citizen, you know, to an MLA? What would be the one thing that you just stands out?
The biggest thing that stands out is the incredible amount of travel.
So you do a lot of traveling.
A lot of traveling. I'm in an airport probably around 4 times a week, at least when the house is in session.
So how does have you figured out anything about security? Like, does security still hassle you as much now that you're a frequent flyer?
Let me give a piece of advice to your audience.
Okay.
Never get into an argument with security. They're going to win. You don't like the plastic bag that you have to put your little lip gloss in? You're going to have to just use the plastic bag.
So you've had a little bit of trouble through security?
I've been put in my place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, what I do when I travel, I put all the guns and drugs not in the carry-on. I check that stuff all the time.
Oh, see, and I'm just trying to take hand lotion
Yeah,
on.
see?
Yes.
Don't say bomb.
Good advice. Good. It's like you've been to Hawaii on an airplane or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've actually heard that now that you're not living at home, you're living in Victoria, so you do kind of do a part-time there?
I live here.
Yeah,
and then I live part-time in Victoria. Yeah.
So I've heard that you've been having a little bit of problems with your roommate in the aspect that he hasn't been keeping it clean or anything like that. There's something been going
Well,
on.
no, the domestic labor is definitely
Down on a low.
Yeah, it's if we're doing it, it's me who's really doing it. But you know what? It's kind of you know what? I shouldn't denounce my roommate because
Spencer's okay with this. Just be honest.
Well,
It's just you and I.
if Spencer was here, this is what he would say. Be like, Michelle doesn't clean up after herself either.
Oh, great. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Michelle Mungall.